Okay, so now we're going to be inletting the thumb piece here, and basically the same as the others. We just put bevel the edges, and then we put inletting black on the inside, and then set it in place. Tap it a few times. Remove it. Well, now it's stuck. Okay, so removed it, and you can see there's some black around the edges, as expected. A little bit of black right here. But that's pretty much it. You just remove the black until the piece you're inletting is all the way down to where you need it to go, and then it's done inletted. So I'm going to continue on with this and turn the camera on when we get done. Okay, so we got, we're almost about there. I got some more inletting black, and you can see where it's transferred to the stock. It's pretty much in there. You see the black all over the edges there. That means that all the edges are touching pretty evenly around this thing. But what I want to do is to inlet it a little bit further down into the stock, because there's going to be a lot of woodwork that I have to do, and I want to be able to finish this piece off nicely around that area. So I want to make it a little bit, sit a little bit just below the level of the stock there, so I can work the wood down to fit these dimensions. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and chip out the rest of this black stuff. That's probably as far as I'm going to go with it. And then I'm going to try to get that hole drilled in here to get that last trigger plate bolt installed. Anyway, we'll turn the camera back on when I'm about done. Okay, so I have the thumb piece inletted. So I'm getting ready to drill this hole, and this hole here has to be drilled through this stem as well. But I think, well, I'm sure that it's supposed to be a blind hole. In other words, it drills through here and it threads, but it doesn't go all the way through. So I got to get a plug tap to tap these holes. But first I got to drill this hole right in the middle of this stem so that I can tap it and then try to get that bolt in here. And we'll try it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll probably have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe cut this stem off and just drill the hole all the way through. And then there'll just be a shiny white circle in the middle of this thing. But anyway, I'm going to try to do a blind hole. It's going to be the first one that I've ever done. So we'll see how it comes out. I've got a little divot here drilled out as a guide. And I'm just going to drill from the bottom up and not go too far, and see how it goes. Drill press, drill this hole, and then thread it, and then put it in here, and then just see if it lines up the bolt. If it doesn't, I'll just make it fit, but it'll be a lot easier just to drill it through here than to drill up through the stock and into here. Just thought about that. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this thumb plate over to the drill press and drill this hole and thread it. I have the thumb piece inletted, and I've got the screw in all the way through. It was supposed to be, you know, a blind bolt or blind threaded, and I just couldn't do it. The stem wasn't long enough for the threads to catch, and after a while I started stripping the threads with the tap drill. So anyway, I just decided to drill the hole all the way through, thread it, and I went and countersunk the trigger plate bolt, and I'll finish that up. I'll dress it up so it's flush with top of the surface here, and I'll do the same thing with the thumb plate here as well. It'll look okay, I promise. Anyway, so that's it. We got both trigger plate bolts in, the thumb plate and the tang bolt. And now to move on to the next project. I think I'm going to install or inlet the entry thimble here, because I think everything else on this area is done. Oh, you know what? I got to do the trigger guard. So I'll do that next and deal with the problem that we had if you looked at the first video. So I think I already know what I'm going to do, and if that doesn't work, I'll go to plan B. Anyway, so that's it for now. Cast Stick Bowcraft, thanks for watching.